What's going on, guys? I know it's been a while. I just got back from vacation and took the Eclipse for a drive and ran into a problem. So not sure exactly what happened yet. I'm gonna figure out here in a minute. But basically, I drove the car into town. I was on my way back home, pushed the clutch pedal, went straight to the floor. So my assumption is going to be it's something with the slave cylinder or the master cylinder, seeing as though everything's brand new and everything was bled properly. Not sure what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start digging into this, check it out, see what's going on, and see if we can get this fixed. First things first, I'm going to try and check here. Oh yeah, that's completely dry. There's literally nothing in there, which is a good thing, because if that's completely dry, that means that it leaked out. So it wasn't like the actual clutch itself. We literally have no fluid. So yeah. So I'm gonna crawl under this thing, use my phone as a flashlight. Wow, look how that shows up in the camera. That's funky. And see what I can see under here. Well, I found another issue while I'm down here. I'm leaking some serious oil from my oil return, which is a common thing. Okay, so slave cylinder. Wow, that's sitting really close to the subframe. Let me see. Let me put my phone down once. What the? Well, I found the problem right there. Really quickly found the problem. Look at this. I don't know if you can see with my flashlight there. That's completely loose. So, okay. Just have to tighten all that back up and rethread it. So I don't know if I just didn't put that on tight enough when I installed it. But yeah, that's what happened. So, okay, I'm just going to gravity feed it. I'll fill it back up, let it start leaking out a little bit. I'll close that back up and then bleed it to finish it off. See it or not, but you see how the slave cylinder banjo bolt there is literally touching the subframe. Yeah, that's not good. So I'm going to try and move it a little bit and see if I can get it out of the way of the subframe. I think that's what's happening. It's the subframe's rocking back and forth ever so slightly during gear changes and pulls and stuff like that. And it's getting that slave cylinder loose. It's vibrating or whatever, and it's loosening up and it's twisting out. So what I'm going to do, if I can't move it and tighten it down and get it out of the way, I may have to drop the subframe and like bang it in with a hammer or something there to like make room for that. So I didn't have this problem with the stock one because the stock one's not set up the same way as this one. So hopefully I can get this figured out without switching back to the... Well, obviously I can't switch back to the stock setup because I have the braided line. But I'll figure something out here with this here in a minute. Alright, so I may have found a new solution. I don't know. But I'm going to try doing this. Basically, I pulled some of the extra line that I had because I had a lot of extra line, and I pulled it out and around and up there. So the only thing it's touching now is the block, and the block shouldn't be moving back and forth, so we should be okay. So the transmission and the block should move together if they move at all, and I shouldn't have any issues, hopefully, with this new line. The only issue I foresaw at all was maybe it rubbing and ripping through this line, but it's only touching the rounded part of the subframe, so it's not touching anything that's going to cut it open. It's pretty smooth up there, so unless it would touch this, which I doubt it's going to do, it's pretty stiff. So hopefully we're good. I'm going to go ahead and bleed this thing, have my woman help me bleed this, and should be good to roll. Hold. 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 hold, 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 hold. Alright, so I got the fluid filled back up. The clutch feels pretty good. I can get it in and out of everything pretty easy. Alright guys, so the clutch is pretty much good to go. It's a little bit squeaky, but I still got to figure out what's going on with that because it's a new master cylinder and I WD-40'd the springs and everything. It's still a little squeaky, but anyways, not quite sure where I'm headed from here. I know I got to do a couple more small projects on the car. I got to finish, or I got to repair and respray that quarter panel. I'd like to get a different hood, get a new hood, and get that painted and get it taken care of. And I've been sort of teeter-tottering on the idea of getting rid of my daily and getting back into something else, probably another WRX. So, not quite sure. This car might get abandoned for a little bit because the weather's getting colder. As soon as they're calling for ice or snow, this thing is going to be put in the garage probably. So, might take a little bit of time off from this because I'm trying to save up some money right now so I can get rid of that Nissan and get, like I said, probably another WRX. Maybe something else, but probably going to be that. So that'll be great, having two race cars, a daily and a project car. But then probably once like the winter is actually upon us, it'll probably be... I'm going to be looking around for a spare motor to build, most likely. Like I said, I'm still not exactly sure where I'm headed from here, but you guys will still see some more of this car. I gotta, like I said, gotta fix the quarter panel, figure out something to do with the hood. I'd like to fix that valve cover if you guys saw how bad that's getting. But besides that, just working out some of the kinks and getting this thing running better. I want to get DSM links soon, or a MAF translator or something to tune this thing with because I'm having trouble getting it tuned right. So it's just been a battle trying to tune it. So I'd like to actually have something to tune it with. And I'd like to be able to put flex fuel or something in this. So anyways, that'll all be coming in the future. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.